Everybody's the speed freak. So I'm late with my Green Bay Packers video. I was having a hard time deciding how I wanted to approach it this time. Packers are decimated by injuries. Um, Ryan Grant out for the year. Clay Matthews, I think he's gonna play, but he's been hurt. Jermichael Finley out for the year, so that's too bad. I really wanted to face you guys full strength, and it takes some of the fun out of it. But, the Vikings also have some injuries, nothing compared to the Pack, but, we lost Cedric Griffin for the year. Sidney Rice has been out. Our starting center, John Sullivan's been hurt. So, the teams are just going to have to line up and play. But, like I said, it's too bad that there's injuries, especially on the Green Bay side. So I was trying to think of how I wanted to approach it this time, but I keep hearing, and this is like a recurring theme, like every time before the game, I always hear from Packers fans about, oh, we're going to get Brett Favre, and you better watch out for, we're going to knock the old man out of the game. And I decided that's what I want to do my video on, because you guys are delusional. You have never sacked Brett Favre in a Vikings uniform. Not once. Look it up. It's right there. So let's talk about quarterback protection. Here is a list of the Vikings defenders who have sacked Aaron Rodgers. Chad Greenway, Napoleon Harris, Jimmy Kennedy, Ben Lieber, Pat Williams. Those are the ones who have one sack. Here's the multiple sack club. Ray Edwards times 2, Brian Robinson times 2.5, and Jared Allen times 8. Now this is just over the most recent 3 games. All that is over a 3-game span. So let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9.5, and 17.5 sacks in 3 games. Okay, so we're averaging over 5 sacks a game. You guys have never sacked Brett Favre. But to be fair, you did have 2 we're going over a 3-game span, so the second game of the '08 season, you guys did have 2 sacks compared to our 17.5. And let's not also forget the 3 safeties the Vikings have gotten in that same 3-game span. So over the last 3 games, the Vikings have 3 safeties. Therefore, they're averaging 5 sacks and a safety per game. That is our per game average over the last 3 games. So, you Packer fans, you want to keep talking about how we need to protect our quarterback? Register a couple sacks first and learn to protect your own. Because 17.5 sacks in 3 games plus 3 safeties, that's laughable. That's literally funny. So, anyhow, that's about all I got for you guys. The Vikings are going to whip that ass again. Going for our 3rd straight victory. Like Con Main said, the last time you guys won was game 1 of the season before last. You guys haven't beat the Vikings for 2 years. All right, Green Bay. Let's see what happens.